Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Masterminded Guns, and here I get to be showing off the gun that has literally taken me 2 full months to build. But nevertheless, I am quite proud of it, and believe it or not, this gun comes from the game Black Ops 3, if you remember that game anymore. But either way, here I have the Locus Sniper Rifle from Black Ops 3. So here I finally have the Locus Sniper Rifle. Now the Locus is a fictional rifle that is based off of only a few well-known modern sniper rifles and fires the 8.6 by 70mm cartridge, also known as the .338 Lapua round. This rifle was made to serve with pinpoint accuracy, even through the most severe weather a sniper could ever encounter. Now I know many of you may be wondering why my model isn't blue like it is in game. My original plan was to make it blue, but I decided spending $150 to do that just wasn't worth it, and so I went with the next best color I had, which was tan. And even though it's not the original color, I actually think it looks pretty good. I also kind of started seeing resemblance of the ballista from Black Ops 2. Not sure if you guys see that as well, but that's kind of what I see. Now let's talk about the actual functions and details of this gun. When it came to building the receiver, I had the biggest problem. So I wanted to make the bolt 3 studs wide to make it more realistic. Well, to do this, you want the upper receiver to be 5 studs wide to fit the bolt. However, the magweld and lower receivers need to be 6 studs wide. This offset of studs makes the receiver quite weak because of the modifications needed to connect the upper and lower receivers. And you guys would not believe how much time I spent just trying to make it stronger, but really not too much success. And at the end, I just put some clear tape on the weak points, and so far, I haven't had much more trouble. So, of course, here we have the bipod for the Locus, which actually works with the proper placement. However, as for looks, I personally prefer the stock folded. Now, this bipod wasn't actually that easy to build, mainly because of the color differential, but I think the final product looks pretty good while still maintaining its purpose. Now, because of the width of this gun, this heavy stock actually balances the weight on each side of the handle so that the gun is really easy to hold without breaking off the handle, which is really nice. The only problem is that since it's a folding stock with a weak hinge, it tends to droop down quite a bit, although conveniently it hasn't broke yet. So one thing you may notice here is that I'm holding the magazine, but this is actually the extended mags attachment on the gun, and the reason I use the extended mags is because the default magazine for the Locus is actually too short in comparison to the actual gun. Like if you actually pause to a frame in the middle of the reload, you will notice that the magazine is just way too short to be able to reach the barrel and protrude as much as it does out of the magweld. So this little problem here is why I just built the extended mags and used it here. But anyways, you can see the original magazine that I did use, and honestly I don't like the design as much as I like the extended mags, so definitely not too disappointed with this problem. So finally we have the scope. Now I actually spent quite a bit of time building the scope to replicate all of its details, but also because I made it wider and more realistic to the model in game. The main width is actually 5 studs wide, and I think it looks pretty damn good, especially since it still maintains a strong form and great detail. Another cool thing is that the scope can actually lock into place with an arm hinge that snaps into place below the tactical rail, and actually works really well to secure the scope onto the gun. So to close, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry this video came out so late, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. But if you guys have any other gun requests, be sure to leave them down below and I'll be sure to read them. But other than that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in another video with another gun.